Hey guys, Thomas from Team Sakurasou here. Come at you guys with so many buyouts, I told you so's, and cards you should be picking up. You guys know the usual, but this is normally where I ask for 100 likes and to like the video, but instead I want to say thank you. I went to the recent YCS in Indiana and I absolutely loved it. I met so many of you guys that it wasn't even funny, and I had fun playing the side events. I actually did way better than I was supposed to there, which was quite shocking. But so many of you came up to me was like, "Hey, love your videos." I signed mats, and I've keep telling myself I need to get good with my Sakurasou signature. I only know my own signature. I'm not good with cursive. I'm gonna admit it, guys. So at least I'm honest. But you guys wanted photos, and I just loved it. I didn't expect to get recognized as much as I did. I really was surprised. But thank you so much. I just thank you for the support. I'm sorry that I'm rambling on you. I'm just gonna get right into the video. I'll even skip the usual sponsor stuff. Just check them out in the description below. Just thank you guys a lot. So Dark Honest, CR Valiant Smashers. Here, let's go. Let's bring the mood back with a I told you so. 8 listings. I told people to get this from $8 to $9 to even $10. Right now they're 20, 21, going up to $30. Now this is not going to sell at 100. I could sit here and be like, wow, look, it's going right up to 100. It could be 100, all right, but nobody is going to be paying 100, right? But they're selling for the some decent value over here. They have sold for 22, 12s, 14s, 15s. This set, remember, Valiant Smashers is not a very open set. So a lot of the high rarity CRs, they're just not very accessible. And this is Dark Honest. So this kind of fills a niche that not a lot of other cards have. $20 to $30 is excellent, honestly. For this card, if you got these 8 to 10, good job. You made some money. Forbidden Chalice. I talked about ultras and ultis before. I told people to get the first set ultis when they, about 3 to 4 months ago, when they were around, I think it was, if I go to the 6 months here, the bar won't show it, but there were first editions for 50, but not too many. And then they went up to 65 pretty quickly here. The graph's not going to show it here, but right over here you see unlimiteds for about 55, the same thing. But when you go first eds, you have one at 75, 88, 100, and 115. This card has been and has sold for about 200 before. Actually, the graph will show it right over here. This huge crash right here. Unlimiteds are actually cheaper as well. I would say if you do not have your set of Forbidden Chalice, I would definitely go grab it. It's always going to be high rarity. Doesn't matter if Konami wants to reprint a quarter century or whatever. This is how it's going to be. I think that this is definitely a card. If you have not picked it up, I mean, you don't have a playset here before 100. You really don't. Well, you do with this, but I would grab these if you haven't already. But hopefully you get a good price on them. Now, OG Chalices, first sets were actually quite cheap. They were about $10, 10 to 12, with unlimiteds being, I think, 5, 6. Well, right now, yeah, unlimiteds are 5, right? But they're really 10. So if you got the unlimiteds, which I said both were very excellent choices, hey, go grab them. Now, the first sets, which were around, 10 to 15, are still 10 to 15 here. So you might as well actually just grab the first sets and not the unlimiteds here. They do go up to 15 here. Next page, they go up to $35. Remember, this is definitely a card that could see a lot of, whenever Droplets is good, I think Forbidden Chalice could be good. It's just with Droplets, you could dump stuff in the graveyard, and you could combine it with other cards. But the same thing with Forbidden Chalice. You could activate Chalice, and then chain Droplets, sending the Chalice, and that can, and maybe something else, and you get more interruptions, right? To break boards, which is really good. I would get your OGs while you can, but remember, these supers, nice little penny stock here as well. So don't be afraid of picking those up as well. Brain Control Ultimate Rare. I am actually the owner of one of these, which is quite funny because if you've been a long-time subscriber, the last time I went over this card, which was probably a year ago, I said, yeah, this is too much money for me. I will not be affording this. And I actually bought a big Edison lot recently, and I got to the end of it, and because he told me the number, I was like, yeah, it makes sense. When I looked at the extra main deck, I never thought about what rarity the Brain Control was going to be. I assumed it was just a super or a common even. And no, ulti, 300, 350. I am now the proud owner of a light play. I'll tell you this, though. Near mints don't really exist unless they're in a slab for this card. It's just too old and Konami quality is Konami quality. Brain Control, Dark Revelations Volume 3. Now, this card is to the moon here. You have just really one near mint at 40, but you have a damage at 15. This looks like a very nice version of it. I actually want to own this version, oddly enough, only for the fact that everything in that deck, the deck Edison deck that I actually picked up recently, was super. Like the mirror forces, everything. The brain control fits better as a DRV, since I have the Dark Beginnings Mirror Force, Dark Legend Solemn. I just think it fits better, as well as for $350, I don't know. I feel like I put that in my personal binder. Not that I'm upset that I'm running an ulti per se, but I actually do want this. Not this price, but I can't be really shocked by it. I mean, these cards are extinct, right? You want it, that's the price. Now, your OG supers. I've talked about the first heads below $5 being extremely underrated. And now we're at $8, $12, $12, $20. This card, people also want the older text. Not only is this original print, but it has the old text, because if you guys don't know, Brain Control's eroded and it's garbage now. There's literally no reason. Go play Mind Control. But people who play other older formats like this, and they're going to want this. And OG's extremely good at this price. Your Duelist Sagas have also been reaching up at the $4, $5 mark. People do like how these ultras look. It's a hollow version. It's not bad at all. $5. You know what? Low listings, though. That could be 10 pretty easily. I would get those OGs at 8 while you can. Now, your secrets are a bit of a different story. I actually do like these secrets from, I think, Legendary Collection. Yeah. Yugi's World, 16, 17, 2021. But you got first ed light plays for 18, so you might as well just get that. First heads are not, there's not many on this market. If you want first head secret brain control, that's fine. I know a lot of you are either probably going to go for original print or secret. I think both moves are good. I think that a lot of players are going to look at the secret and really enjoy it. But if you want your deck matching and you want the older cards back then, I would gear you towards the original print, because it's always good to have. But this secret's amazing too. It's funny because this secret was not worth much at all back in the day. Treeborn Frog from Duelist Saga. Now, we are getting a lost art. He just has the halo, basically. And it's going to be a clean ultra rare. So I'm like, you know what? If you got these at 3, you know, you got rid of them at the 6, 7 they are, you made something, right? It's not too bad, right? As well as people like Duelist Saga Ultras. Like, it's very odd to say, but some people just absolutely love them and prefer them over all their ultras. It cannot be me, but they don't look bad. But right now, they're $8. Going up to $10, so they're still worth a lot of money, I guess. Substitute Light of Destruction here. These are about 18, about a little less than 20. I'm okay. I'm a lot better with that. That's way better than the 30 to 35 they were. It's at least a lot more affordable. But when we get this as a reprint in the Light of Destruction, how many people are really gonna be opening up Light of Destruction? Not too many people. I really do think this is a sealed product that is not going to be cracked open a lot. And when it is, yeah, people are going to get the rare substitutes, but are they throwing up how many of them are throwing it up on TCG Player? How many of them know even that this is a money rare? How many of them are just going to be throwing them in bulk? That's my problem with substitute. Is it going to go down in price? Yes. To like 10, maybe $15. It goes a little lower, sure. But we're also wasting an entire box. We're re-releasing an entire sealed box for a rare. You cannot convince me that there was no other better way to reprint this card, because there absolutely was. Especially since Konami had such a long time limit to reprint this card. I mean, it's been unbanned for what, 3 fucking years? It's stupid, but whatever, right? Promethean Princess. If you guys don't know, Snake Eyes tier 0. I'm sorry, but like when I went to YCS, people were like, wow, I can't believe it was Snake Eye versus Snake Eye. Really? You were surprised? I mean, if there was Tenpai in there, I'd be like, okay. Right? But I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, guys, we're in the same format as last format, but now we have a really sacky, shitty OTK deck. And when I say shitty, I mean shitty to play against, shitty to play with, because it's, right? 180, 230. She is going up. She'll probably continue to do so. Number 107, the OG. I don't remember if I went over this last time. I actually do think I did. But these first heads are basically extinct. So, yeah. People are grabbing this a lot. You got your ultis at 28. Let's see the non-slobbered versions. 28, 30, about 35 for first editions. Okay. You got the Ghost here at about 47, 50. I would just go get the Ghoster. I actually think the Ghoster is pretty amazingly priced. If you want to grab this before they hit 68 at 50 bucks, and I'm telling you this, with how scratched they come up, that these are probably going to look like these, and these are going to look like these. So yeah, $50, not bad. Even this reprint here is going up to about $5. So people really do want to play this with the new Galaxy I support. Silent Sword Slash, we went over this already, but I want to show you how even though this is getting bought out, this was not the card that was bought out actually. Yeah, your near mints without photos are 11 going up to $19, but we have 45 here, so it's not really going to get bought out. But Silent Burning, the super rare, which I guess this was a little money, $1, $2, okay. $16, $18. Absolutely cracked. If you have these, please go get rid of them. If you guys don't know what this does, during the battle phase, Short Silent Magician Monster have more cards in your hand than your opponent. Each player draws until they have 6 cards in their hand. Woo, great. This card's activation effect can't be negated. You can banish this card from the graveyard, add a Silent Magician Monster from your deck to your hand. I don't know why you would run this, but I don't know the deck. So, yeah, okay. Seems terrible. OG Silence are still money, by the way, $20. I just find that absolutely hilarious. And people are still buying them. They are still buying them. And this is a foreign one. Yep, Korean doesn't count. Yep, people are still buying this card. The quarter centuries, on the other hand, these are, let's see here. $10. I understand people want original print. I know that set's rare, but I don't know. That's the kind of card where if someone like has it and they really do not care, then you can go grab it. But quarter centuries are not that bad. Speaking of quarter centuries, Crow. These were 55, 60. I said wait till they drop down, and they have dropped down. 35. Is that still a lot of money? Yes, it really is. Do I expect better than this? Not really. Definitely a card where if you want to wait a little while, because this set is still relatively new, you can. But, and maybe it'll drop to 20s, because you got 10 copies here, 9 copies here. So they're stacking a little bit. But nobody's having a problem selling this at 35. Not too much. Definitely a highly sought after card. If you choose to not wait and you spend 35, you're still going to win in the long run. It's an out of sight, out of mind thing. But definitely if you could maybe find this off a player and buy 85%, make it a little better for yourself, definitely not bad. Then we have Red Eyes Dragoon here. These are 32, 34. These can't go higher because of that huge wall from Gamer's Choice. Definitely not a bad card to get at all. For 30, I am still sad that they reprinted this guy. I mean, 140. I mean, at least these didn't drop 145 like crazy. It could have been a lot worse. And I mean, they're selling a little bit, which is odd. But I guess people do want this version, because I'll be honest, this version does look better. I don't know. I mean, this Starlight just looks better than the other one. I'm not saying that so you could go buy this. You probably will be happy with the $30 purchase, 140, 150, if you choose to play this card, or you just want to chuck in a binder. But this version, I've compared both because I have both. They don't look as good. This one looks a lot better. Magician's Souls, quarter century. I told people get this at 11, and I said this is the card to get. This is the card to get. $20, $25. Am I surprised? Not even a little bit. In fact, I am actually going to go through the effort of going to the platinum rare. Platinum rares, $7 damn, $8 damn. Okay, cool. Well, if you got the quarter centuries at 11, good job. You made some money. With that being said, leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe. Let me know what cards I'm going over in the comment section in this video, so I could go over them in the next market watch. And I love you guys like always. I really do appreciate all the support and love you've given me. We're almost at 5K subs as well, and it just means a lot. Peace.